Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about some people. I don't have my microphone. I usually don't have an issue with projection. Okay, I'm a little loud sometimes. But yeah, I think I left. I don't know. I misplaced. It's somewhere. My microphone charger. We went out of town this weekend. My family went to Galveston. And I know I didn't leave that microphone charger in the hotel room. I just know I didn't. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't have my microphone because I couldn't charge the microphone. So if I don't find it by the time I get back, if I don't find it by the end of tonight, I'm just gonna order another from Amazon, and it should be here tomorrow or Monday. So yeah, that's why I don't have my microphone. But listen, this is what I wanted to come and talk about today. So the other night, you know what? I don't want to start out with Teyana Taylor. I want to start out with Tyler Perry. Let me just say something to some of y'all. I just want to thank y'all for watching. We all have a difference of opinion when it comes to certain topics, certain conversations that are had over here, which is fine. That's how it should be. I like the fact that for the most part, even on my channel, when we disagree, I feel like even though there may be one or two people that slip through the crack, okay, I feel like for the most part, we are kind of respectable. I feel like it. I really haven't seen too many comments where I just felt like, oh girl, you about to get blocked. Now, I have seen comments where I roll my eyes, but it's just because, we just don't agree. You see what I'm saying? That's not disrespectful to me. It's just that you probably rolled your eyes at what I said, and now I'm rolling my eyes at what you said. Tyler Perry. We're not going to go deep into this because we talked about this the other night. The message that Tyler Perry was sending, even if you don't agree that he was literally saying if the only thing he can pay is a light bill to be with him, the message that he was sending is that even if the man that you are with or could be with, even if he can provide the bare minimum, girl, then it's okay as long as he's nice to you, he loves you, and he's secure, and that's the message that he's sending. So even if you want to take the light bill part out of the conversation, what he's saying is still, if he can provide the bare minimum, girl, which is paying the light bill, if he's good to you and he's secure, then you're good. But we know, realistically speaking, that for most people, that doesn't work. We hear too many stories of people having to slide their men their debit card, their credit card, or let me hurry up and cash out him some money. So if we're out to dinner with a group of friends, he can pay. So it looks like he's the man, right? We hear too many stories. I remember Nene, shout out to Nene Leakes. I remember Nene was on an interview with Carlos King. You know, the interview she did recently with Carlos, and she was basically saying, at her big age, if he make more, I don't want to date a man if I make more money than him. Probably because of the mess she had to go through with Greg when she started making more money than Greg. It's to the point where this lady at 50 plus years old is like, girl, listen, if I make more money than him, it's a no, because y'all already know what comes with when a woman makes more than a man. So to sit here and even act like that's something that's realistic is just not. While yes, you may have one or two people out there, shout out to Mama Scott Young and her man, and probably the other few out there who men don't work and the woman is a breadwinner and the head of household and the leader. Girl, shout out to y'all, but for the most part, we know that does not work. Because we know that these men, their ego and pride is not only tied to the size of their penis, but also to their wallets. Even though half of them ain't got nothing in their wallets. That's the gag of it all. Let me shut up. Anyways, so that's what I want to say about Tyler Perry. Girl, y'all don't have to tell me that, girl, he didn't literally mean something, because he literally meant that even if the person can provide, the man can only provide the bare minimum. If he's nice to you and secure in his manhood and all that, blah, 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 then give him a chance. When the message should have been, these women have managed to put themselves in a position to out-earn and run circles around these men. So instead of these women having to lower their standards, y'all men need to get y'all together. That's the message he should be sending. But no, he's telling y'all, just like Iyanla and the other ones are telling y'all to lower y'all standards so that these men who should not have access to PUSSY have access to PUSSY, even if he can only pay the light bill. Girl, I don't even know how your coochie even get wet when a nigga can only pay the light bill. How did that even work? Not even taking into consideration that, girl, when people start to get in relationships, that sometimes kids come into the equation. So now you have a man who can only foot the light bill or give the bare minimum bringing kids into a relationship. Girl, what? Okay. Y'all go ahead. All right. So anyways, Teyana Taylor. We talked about Teyana Taylor and Iman the other night when Kelly Price was out here telling y'all basically, girl, even if your man cheat on you when he come home, be his peace. Can you imagine somebody telling y'all that even if your man is out here in these streets doing whatever, when he comes home, he deserves to have peace? No, he deserved to get hit upside the head with a baseball bat. How about that, okay? What did you do to your husband when you found out he cheated on you? Did he come home to peace? So we were talking about Teyana and Iman because there was a video that was going around on the internet of Iman, and some allegedly Iman was in the background. They said it was his voice, and allegedly she had on a necklace, and it was his necklace. And so the neighborhood talk reported that T, and yeah, it kind of got the people to talking. So we really didn't know what was going on. Teyana Taylor, I follow Teyana Taylor on Instagram because I think Teyana Taylor is bad, and I just want to see. I just be wanting to see what she have on because I think she's so fly. But this is what Teyana Taylor came out today, and she confirmed that they are indeed separated, and this is what she had to say. Not too much on my bestie. In all fairness, Iman and I are separated and have been for a while. To be 1000% clear, infidelity, she put infidelity in quote, oh, okay, ain't one of the reasons for our departure. We are still the best of friends, great business partners, and are one hell of a team when it comes to co-parenting our two beautiful children. Most importantly, we are family in capital letters. And in the 10 years together, 7 years married, we ain't ever played with or about that. We just keep y'all asses out of the group chat. I know that's right. Which is the reason we've been able to successfully and peacefully separate without all of the outside noise. The only reason why I'm even sharing this part of the chat is because the narratives are getting a little out of hand, and it's unfair to all parties involved. I hope this provided some clarity for y'all. Okay, Aunt T, that's so cute how she spelled Aunt T. She spells Aunt T Auntey. I'm taking all y'all back out of the chat. Bye. Let me say something. Quiet as this kept. Quiet as this kept. Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something? Quiet as this kept. If Iman wasn't as sloppy as he was, we really wouldn't know what was going on with Teyana and Iman. Because as nosy as I am, maybe I slipped up and didn't see it one day. But I ain't heard nothing about Iman and Teyana not being together. Have y'all? Maybe y'all have. Maybe we talked about it. You know, we talk about a lot of people over here. We talk about a lot of people over here. And you know what I was also thinking too? Just like we said the other night, girl. On Tyler, back to Tyler Perry, girl. What happens? Like we said in the live, what happens when that woman loses her job? If that woman loses her job, how he gonna pick up the slack? Now you got two big grown ass people in the house with possibly having kids, but girl, he good to you. Tell the mortgage that. Tell the light bill that. Tell the grocery store that you got a good man, Savannah. Girl, love, I hate to say it, love only take you so far. It's a bitch out there right now underneath a bridge with a man, girl, madly in love. Hello? I see homeless couples all the time. I live right downtown. I see it. Hell, I just saw a white woman and a black man right in front of the goddamn corner store sitting on the curb. Girl, in love. I'm sure he good to her. I don't want to sound like anti-love because that's not what I'm on. What I'm saying is, girl, while you're looking for love, you should also be looking for security. I feel like you can have both. Girl, you ain't got to go out there and try and find no billionaire. You ain't even got to go out there and try to find no millionaire. But girl, you should at least be, girl, the message should not be, girl, to get with a man who provides the bare minimum because at the end of the day, he treats you good. Girl, the nigga that live in the homeless shelter can treat you good. That don't mean you're supposed to court him. Come on for courting. Now y'all asses in the house starving. Now y'all asses in the house starving because, girl, Keisha done got laid off from her job because the economy is going to hell. And this nigga who can only pay the light bill, girl, he ain't got no skills or shit to go out there and try to get a job to take up the slack. So now Keisha got to start selling coochie on the side of starting the OnlyFans page because this nigga ain't about shit. And then I'm bringing the fact that y'all probably got kids too. So what happens then? Anyways, let's get back to Teyana and Iman. Yeah, Teyana and Iman, child. They you know, Iman was a little sloppy. I feel like, you know, if Iman wouldn't have came out and if people wouldn't have heard his voice in the background allegedly, and if she didn't allegedly have his chain on, girl, we would have never known. We would have never known. They probably could have got a divorce and we wouldn't have found out until after the divorce. Or until they signed the divorce papers. You see Teyana out here holding up her end of the bargain. We're not going to embarrass the family until this is all said and done. It is what it is. Girl, you know what I think, girl? What if Teyana pop up out in a lesbian relationship? When I tell bitch, I'm gonna holler. Girl, I'm gonna holler for $1. Yes. Girl, if I look up in Teyana, it's, you know, because I think, didn't Teyana come out? Girl, let me stop. Didn't y'all tell me that Teyana was bi? Is she bi? I don't know. I don't know what Teyana is. But Teyana give me an old young nasty Queen Latifah tea. You know Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah. You know one thing I live for about Queen Latifah. You know Queen Latifah, she's a lesbian. But one thing I live for about Queen Latifah, girl. Queen Latifah gonna give you, girl, Cleo, and she can give you CoverGirl. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, girl. Get you a bitch who can do it both. Okay, get you a man who can be trade and be film queen. Yeah, Butch Queen. Yes, come on, Butch Queen and trade. Yeah. Get you a woman who can do both. Girl, baby, Miss Thing would throw on some Timberland boots and a t-shirt and then turn around and throw on some heels in a ball gown. Yes, and you wouldn't even know what was going on. You'll be, girl, what's... Okay. You'll be a little confused. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Shout out to Tony Braxton. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on with Teyana and, well, I mean, she told us they're separated. That's all it really comes down to. I think, I've said this before, and I know some of y'all may not believe me, but I think it can be a beautiful thing whenever you do go through a separation and you can still manage to be cordial and be friendly and still have love for one another. Girl, this is what I wanted to say. Girl, I almost got off here and forgot this part. Girl, when she said infidelity, listen, I'm not trying to start no shit down to YouTube. It ain't no infidelity. Because, girl, in my head, I don't know this to be true or not, but in my head, they have an open marriage. We talked about this the other night. That's why there's no infidelity. That's why she put infidelity in quotes. Because there's not no infidelity because we know who fucking who. And we know who we fucking together. And I know who he done fucked, and he probably know who I done fucked too. That's why when Will was trying to tell y'all that Jada ain't never cheated on him, y'all didn't want to hear it. Because the way that their marriage is set up, one, Will and Jada were not together when Jada slept with August, from what I understand. So we were actually separated, and girl, she didn't cheat on me. So whatever Iman did or whatever Teyana could have done in the marriage, it wasn't considered cheating because, girl, of our arrangement. Girl, we just talked about this the other night. I said I don't think that Teyana and Iman have a traditional marriage. I don't. If I ever got married, quiet as it's kept, girl, I probably wouldn't have a traditional marriage. Well, my marriage wouldn't be traditional anyways, girl. Because, girl, I mean, hello? Hello? So my marriage would definitely be traditional, but I wouldn't try and follow the hetero way. You know, some of the gays love that. That's really not my, that's not mine. Yeah. I don't know if I could be in a poly relationship, but I could see me being in an open relationship. Not at first, though. Not at first. I want my man to myself. But I could see probably after 5 or 6 years, after I done got bored, you done got bored. Girl, you want to, especially if we done built some stuff together. You want to just stay together and just do what we do on the side? All right. You know what I'm saying? I could see me doing something like that for real, for real. In the past, I couldn't. But now, I could. Anyways, but that ain't no concern of mine, because, girl, that ain't really my ministry. But yeah, Teyana, shout out to Teyana and Iman. I think it's good that they handling stuff the way they handling stuff. You know, the truth, we really don't hear nothing about it up until recently. I really haven't heard anything. Y'all probably have. I really haven't heard anything about Iman or Teyana. But yeah, shout out to them for still being good friends, but that's what happens whenever you separate. What's this? Whenever you separate, I'll let these people get in this car. The bitch didn't even smile. She looked at me like I'm in the wrong car. Why you looking at me mean mugging? Anyways, I don't know what people issues today, girl. Did everybody wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Oh my goodness, what is the tea? Girl, let these people go. I don't know what her issue was. She looked at me like, girl, you like you came outside and I was sitting in the passenger seat of your car. Girl, why you looking at me like that? Anyways, I guess. Girl, let's move on. But yeah, shout out to Teyana and shout out to Iman, girl. I ain't never heard no mess about them up until now. And I mean, they're not together. I guess it don't matter. But it's just that, girl, if Iman wasn't just, if he was just a tad bit more careful not to be out here prancing these whores around, then Teyana wouldn't have to come out with a statement. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying the other night, girl. Let me go. Let's go to Iman page. Let's see if he done said something. Iman ain't said nothing. Let me go to his story. Iman ain't said. Let's go to his story and see. Iman ain't said nothing. That's what I be talking about. Can I say something? That's what I be talking about. You see how Teyana had to come out and speak up for the family, because she had family in capital letters. When the truth of the matter is, if anybody should have been coming out to send out a statement, it should have been both of them, or at least Iman. They should have both put that same statement on both of their Instagram pages if they were going to come out and do anything. Or because Iman, the truth of the matter is, the reason why we even talking about y'all is because your asses out here and you slipped up and got sloppy. Because we haven't seen Teyana attached to no nigga since y'all been separated, have we? That's what I be talking about. You got to come out. This woman got to come out and still protect the family. Come on. She still has to come out and protect the family and protect Iman's name, and also make sure that she protects her own name, all because Iman had another bitch with his chain on. Like, what are y'all niggas good for in real life? Iman, you couldn't even come out and do something as simple as write and send out a statement. Hell, you didn't even have to write the statement. You could have had your publicist write a statement and you just posted it to your Instagram page. But look, you see who had to come out and make sure that she protects the family's name and protect Iman's name. Even though the truth of the matter is, girl, if Iman wouldn't have had that lady with his chain on and sitting in the car talking, girl, we probably wouldn't even be talking about Iman and Teyana. Anyways, let's go on. All right, y'all. Ashton Kutcher steps down as board chair of anti-child sex abuse organization. Ashton Kutcher has resigned as chairman of the board of Thorn, the anti-child sex abuse organization he co-founded in 2009 with his then wife Demi Moore. His wife, Mila Kunis, who served as an observer on the organization's board, is also stepping down. The move comes in the wake of outrage over the letters of support for Danny Masterson, who has been convicted of R-ing 2 women. Victims of SA have been historically silenced, and the character statement I submitted is yet another painful instance of questioning victims who are brave enough to share their experiences. Kutcher, is it Ashton Kutcher? Yeah, Ashton Kutcher wrote a September 14th letter to Thorne's board, which was shared exclusively with Time. After my wife and I spent several days of listening, personal reflection, learning, and conversations with survivors and the employees and leadership at Thorn, I have determined the responsible thing for me to do is resign as chairman of the board effectively, immediately. I cannot allow my error in judgment to distract from our efforts and the children we serve. Girl, I'll put the rest in the comment section so y'all can read it. Girl, I told y'all, girl, not the girl. We tried to tell y'all, the ones who didn't understand. You cannot be in a position and be a part of an organization such as this, and then when someone is convicted of R, you then come out after the conviction, after the verdict, right before the judge is about to put down the hammer and give the sentence, and ask the judge to be lenient when they give the sentencing out. And then the letter that Ashton wrote, it literally went against everything that the victim said. And so when I saw people online talking about that's like apples and oranges, no, it ain't. That's apples and apples, baby. You are a part of an organization where there are victims who will come forward and tell their stories of what happened to them. And for you to turn around and say, oh, this person who I knew, he wouldn't even be around drugs. He wouldn't even do this. Oh my God, he even broke up a fight from a man and a woman. The Ashton is full of shit. I think it's absolutely disgusting, him and his wife. If you want to stand by Danny, girl, that's fine. But you can't stand by Danny and also have an organization like what y'all had. You can't. If you want to believe that Danny is this good person, girl, that's fine. Believe that he's a good person, but you also can't be out here talking about, oh, can you reduce? Even though he's been convicted of what y'all say that he did, okay? Can you just give him a slap on the wrist and not give him too long in prison? How did it even go? But then Monday, I'm going to go back to my organization. Girl, what? After I wrote this letter on Friday, girl, I'm going to go back Monday and, girl, try and help victims of... Girl, what? That's crazy. Girl, listen to this. Wait, huh? Columbus Short explains why he decided to name his son after Denzel Washington. Listen to this, baby.
I'll tell you just quick small story about Denzel. Why did I name my son Denzel? My son's name is Denzel.
Word.
Yeah. Denzel, he kept little with me. He kept making me feel like a little nigga.
He had you in training. You was training day. You was the white boy in training day.
He kept doing that to me.
For real?
So finally I was like, boom. And I'm just truncating the story. When my son was about to be born, I was like, man, my wife was like, what do we name our son? I was like, Denzel. Because why? Because now he's my little.
That's deep.
That's deep. That's deep. Girl, you felt like Denzel was sonning you. You felt like Denzel was treating you as someone that wasn't his equal, right? You're not Denzel's peer. I mean, that's just what it is. You're not his equal. So then you turn around and name your son Denzel because now you want to son your son and also treat your son as someone who's not your equal, right? Girl, and then you got the man talking about that's deep. No, that's not. Girl, I guarantee you, girl, that boy gonna need some therapy. That's all thing I heard. All thing I heard from Columbus Short is, girl, him basically letting y'all know that, girl, my son gonna need some therapy because I'm about to be hell on wheels with this little nigga. Girl, I don't understand, honey. Girl, these y'all men, honey. Listen, let me tell you something, baby. Girl, this ain't, girl, I don't even give a damn. Cause, girl, I don't date men. girl, I'm not adopting no kids with no man. So, girl, these are the niggas who y'all have kids with. I think his wife is white too, ain't she? I don't know, y'all. I don't keep up with a Columbus Short like that. So you done named your child Denzel because you felt disrespected, pretty much. So now you gonna turn around and disrespect your son. That's all I hear. That's all I hear Columbus Short say. And you got some ignorant ass nigga on the other end talking about that's deep. No, it's not deep, girl. We need to be getting your son a number to the nearest therapist because that's what the fuck he gonna need. Anyways, child. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all. Not too much of my bestie, in all fairness, Iman and us. That's why she came out with this statement. She came out with this statement because she wanted to make sure that she could protect Iman and Iman's name. When the truth of the matter is, Iman should have been coming out with this statement to protect his own name. Yes, I understand that that Teyana still has love for her husband, and she says they're best friends. But the reason why y'all in the situation y'all are in is because Iman got sloppy. I don't give a damn how you slice it and dice it. And at the bare minimum, Iman should have been putting up the same statement or close to this statement as Teyana. He should have. Because her very first line is, not too much on my bestie. In all fairness, Iman and I are separated. So she basically heard people probably dragging Iman, thinking Iman cheated on her. And so she felt the need to hurry up and come out and protect his name and protect his image. When, girl, did Iman come out? Kelly said that, girl, somebody was out here calling you dumb and stupid and dragging you. Did Iman come out and protect your name and your image? Girl, I don't even care. I can't even.